Okay, here we go. Seventh chords. Now, seventh chord, nothing really to freak out about, nothing crazy. But we're going to take our bases of our triad. In this case, we have a G major triad, and all seventh chords has two different parts to it. It's built on the triad, and in this case, there's the triad. We're going to add another note to the top of the snowman, and it's going to outline a seventh. From that bottom note, the G, all the way up to the top F, is an interval of a seventh. That's why it's called a seventh chord. Now, you're going to be able to use any type of triad, major, minor, diminished, or your augmented. In your seventh, you're going to use a major, a minor, or a diminished. An augmented 7 doesn't make sense because an augmented 7 is an octave again, and then you go down to 3 notes, so it's not a seventh chord, so we don't use our augmented. So, with all those combinations of 4 different triads, 3 different sevenths, there's actually a total of 12 different notes that 12 different chords we can build, but we're only going to concentrate on 5. So here's the 5 that we're going to concentrate on. Here we go, building on. We're going to build in with a major chord and add a major seventh on the top. So if you look at the G up to the F sharp, major 7. This is what we're going to call a major seventh chord, simply because we have a major chord and a major seventh. So when the two combine, we can use the word major. Now the next one is going to be the Mac Daddy. This is one that we're going to use on everything that we possibly can. This is our best one. A major chord with a minor seventh. Major chord, minor seventh. This is called a dominant seventh. This dominant seventh is the one that we're going to want to try to build at any time that we can. Here's another one. Oh, here we go. A minor triad with a minor seventh. And just like the majors, when we had a major triad and a major seventh, we called it a major 7. Now we have a minor triad with a minor 7. You guessed it, a minor seventh chord. All right, we're going to switch over to our diminished. Again, we're only using 5. Those are the first 3. Here we are, a diminished chord with a minor seventh. Since we have a diminished and a minor, we can't call it a full diminished, so it's only a half diminished, because only half of the intervals that we're dealing with are diminished. And finally, here we go, a diminished triad this time with a diminished 7, and just like we did before, this time it's going to be called a fully diminished seventh chord.